Good morning. Today is Monday, November 6, 2017. I'm Joe Paul, the local president. Well, I want to touch on a few things again today. Last week I talked about, thank God there's no removals. Well, guess what? We have two for attendance related already this week. And we have another one, we're not sure what it's about. Somebody was walked out of one of your plants. So we'll find out a little bit more about that today. We've got a couple calls in about that. The local newsletter, the chatter, that's in the mailbox today too. We have the Function One scheduler that we're supposed to be talking to Mike Willard and Mark Dorman over at the Seminole PNDC, but as of yet I haven't heard anything, and Mike's not going to be there till at least Wednesday. So with being a short week with the holiday and the long meeting, by the way, we have a union meeting Thursday night, this Thursday at 7 p.m. at our office. We'd love to have you here. If you have any questions, concerns, this is the time. Or you could call us, of course, but we'd love to see you here. Let me hit on a couple other things. Lakeland, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, not tomorrow. We have a lot of things going on over there. We've got a new job, a person converted to full-time, which was from an old job. And we have a new staffing walkthrough, basically, and we're going to go down there and see what they're doing because we need new jobs, more maintenance jobs down there. It's hard to believe how they're operating down there, but we'll take care of that. In the Orlando PNDC, we still have the staffing package, the reversion, or doing away with one of the MOS clerk and the ET job. Believe me, we're on that. We've got extension if we need one. Mr. Romano was not there. Ben Love already has it in the grievance system. That's a few things that we have. Also in Seminole, we're having problems with maintenance with the MM positions and a couple ET positions there. So we kind of got our hands full. We all over the local, really, with conversions and accessings. But we're maintaining, we're keeping on top of everything. We're still looking for stewards. So I just wanted to give you some heads up on that. You know, some people are talking to me about the non-members. Well, what can we do about non-members? Well, really, since you're getting this video, you are a member and we're happy to have you. But people are saying, well, I really don't know what to talk to them about. Well, this week, when I send out my president's report, which will be around the union meeting day, a couple days from now, I sent a letter to every non-member in our local. Right now, we're almost 80% organized and we're moving upward. And I sent that letter, and I'm going to send that letter, a 2-page letter, in that email to you along with my president's report this week. And I've got a lot of things in there, what the union does for us every day. But let me tell you a little story. I just kind of wanted to tell you a story, a little bit about this. You know, I know a friend of mine. Actually, he's a friend of a friend. But he's 48 years old. He doesn't work for a union company, but he works. He's a great worker. 48, nice home, nice wife. His wife's pregnant. He's got 2 little children. One is in some kind of private school, I guess. This guy doesn't even miss work. You know, people tease him. He plays tennis with us, and they tease him all the time about, man, you never miss work. Well, I guess he says he has. He's missed 2 or 3 days in like 9 years. 22 years this guy's been there. No union shop, but not a big deal. He doesn't care, you know, no big deal. Well, anyway, last Friday at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, his boss came up to him and 7 other people in his department and said, guess what, John? We're going to have to let you go. Let me go? Yeah, we're cutting back. And so we're just having to let you and 7 other of your coworkers go. And we're just cutting back. The guy was devastated. I mean, I know this firsthand. Devastated. This guy went home. He told me he sat in his driveway for like 15, 20 minutes, afraid to go in the house, not know what to say. You know, I mean, really, that would be scary. So he goes into the house and he tells his wife, honey, I just got laid off. I lost my job. She said, what are you talking about? You never miss work or anything. I said, they just were laying us off. 22 years. Now he's talking about, he's not really sure where he doesn't have a whole lot of money saved. Like most of us, we don't have tons of money saved. He's got a house, he's got a car, and he's got a child on the way, and one in like a private school. Now he's going to have to consider taking a child out of school, trying to find a new job at 48. You know what his name is? I'm not even going to tell you his name, but I will tell you one thing who he's not. He's not a member of the American Postal Workers Union. I can tell you that. Being a member of the American Postal Workers Union is a luxury, really. We have fought since 1970 to have a no layoff clause. We don't have a layoff. I mean, we don't have to go home one day on a Friday and sit in the driveway. We get out of the car. We go in the house. We talk to our loved ones. We don't sit in the car worried what I'm going to tell my family. I have no job. That, if you don't have all these other things that I'm going to send to you this week to have some points to talk to people about, forget all those. Remember the one. You tell them the story about that guy. That guy went home and he's scared to death to get out of a car. We can go home and go into that house right away because we know we are the guy that is represented by a large union, one of the largest unions in this country, and we have a no layoff clause, and we're proud and we fight, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to fight to keep that for all of us, not just for us, but for our families. So when you do see a non-member, somebody who's not paying their share, it's not that much. These people would pay 3-4 times that amount to have that luxury of coming home and getting out of the car and not sitting in the driveway scared to death, broken. This guy, he's broken. I know the guy. This is a personal experience. So you can tell the people, listen, we need you. We need everybody. This is going to be our hardest fight that we've ever had with our new contract. Postal Service is looking to gut everything. As you can see in the plants, they're cutting all the jobs but the Function 1 scheduler. And soon they're going to be going to Function 4, to the window area. That's a new thing. It's another thing. They're going to do it to the carriers. They're going to do it to the mail handlers. Right now they're hitting APW because we're the ones that work the equipment. Not on the, well, we work on the equipment, but the mail. So remember that. If you have one thing to tell them, you tell them that. That's the reason. That's one of the biggest reasons. I don't want to be all depressing, but I wanted you to know that because people are asking me, what can I tell them? But I can tell you this also. We have a union meeting Thursday night. Love to see you. If you ever have any questions, you know how to reach us 24/7. Well, you can call here anytime. We have an answer machine. We do get back to you. Bob or myself will get back to you, and timely. So thank you for being an APW member, and thank you for being a loyal member of the American Postal Workers Union. Goodbye.